About the room and traditional folk dress in Cataj. We keep Cataj room as a memory of our ancestors. They could create during evenings such original, excellent masterpieces, even after hard, tough work in their jobs. Traditional Cataj dress is different and has its own traditional style compared to the dresses from the whole Slovakia. It is a dress of evangelical people living in Cataj. In the exhibition there were used items from collection of Cataj folk group and items that were gifted by citizens of Cataj. Cataj is example of the thing that different clothing also represents different religions. As a result of synthesis of local traditions, in Cataj the traditional dress was made. It was created by skilled tailors and ornament creators. Very important proof of people's skills in Cataj are also paintings and decorations located on many dresses. The room is decorated in old historic way. In the corner of the front room were usually two big benches. In front of the benches was a square table covered with hempen tablecloth. On the other side were beds covered with broidered hempen bedsheets and duvets. Between the beds was usually a chest where people put their clothing. Above the chest was hanger with ceramic mugs. Big decorated plates were behind the upper ledge. Evangelical people put the Bible and Thanoscius on the shelf. On the walls were hanging painted plates, family pictures and pictures of Dr. Martin Luther. In the Catholic families, people had pictures of holy persons, plates and family pictures. Above the bench in the corner they had statue of the Saint Woman. The back room was furnished in a similar way. Here the family were spending most of the time together. They cooked here, tailored, and so on. Collected clothing, furniture and other accessories in Cataj room has infinite price according to their age and excellent condition. Most of the time the items are older more than 100 years. Female evangelical dress. During winter there were all of the women tailoring in their homes. Women had to work the whole year with hemp to prepare it for tailoring process. Work dress made of hemp was used till 1930. The hemp was as a main material used for creating trousers, towels, clothes, shirts, gloves and so on. Work dress for women was made of sleeves, apron, skirt with vest. Work dress for men was made of hempy trousers and shirt. Traditional dress in Cataj was due to its bright colors much different from other dresses in the region of Trnava and Pezinok. In the collection of traditional folk costumes of Cataj are woolen skirts in blue or green colors that were used at weddings or other special occasions like christening. Rich women wore green skirts with purple vests. The average women used to wear blue skirts with red vests. Furthermore, as industrialization was coming to Slovakia, traditional dresses started to be made also of cashmere and other similar cheaper materials. For skirts of young girls was used bright red material with colorful flowers. During funerals, every woman was wearing a dark blue skirt as a symbol of condolence. The older women were normally wearing darker red or dark blue skirts with smaller size of flowers. On the lower part of the skirt was made ornament by a tailoring machine that used white floss. The edge of the skirt was ended with a colorful ribbon. Vests with the skirts were made usually of black, red, purple or pink velvet. The edges of the vest were bordered with red or blue cloth. The vests were astonishingly decorated with beads. The beads were made of ground, non-ground glass or small mirrors. The ornaments had the shape of roses, daisy, grapes, hearts and tulips. For the decorative purpose, mostly glimmers were used. Cloth for the sleeves people usually bought in the local market. The sleeves were decorated with flattened embroidery that was made with colorful stitch. Before tailoring, the ornament was pre-painted on the cloth. Rich women used to wear golden sleeves, which were decorated with silver stitch through ornament made of cardboard. The women wore skirts also with apron made of white cloth decorated with colorful ornaments. With red cashmere skirts, women used to wear black apron with colorful ornaments in the whole lower edge. The length of apron was similar to the length of the skirt. People used herbs, roses, strawberries and shamrock for decoration ornaments. Young girls usually wore ponytails with white ribbon, which was around the whole head. During special occasions, the pink ribbons were used instead of white ones. The cap was as a symbol of marriage for women. The front side of the cap was decorated with colorful ornaments or with silver stitch. The back side of the cap had cloth with flowers. On the cap, there was sometimes attached a scarf during weddings. Women wore lace collar around the neck. On the chest, there was colorful, broad ribbon attached to it. Male evangelical dress. Let's begin with a short demonstration of clothing for men. It had usually three parts: the vest, the shirt, the pants. When we look at the vest, we can see that the main colors are blue and red. The bright red edges of the vest made the overall passionate design. For the filling color of the vest, the blue was used. Many of Slovak traditional dresses have lots of kinds of flowers on them. Dress from Cataj is not exception. Red roses were usually tailored below armpits with dark red background around them. The back of the vest is the most beautiful part of this folk dress. Combination of flowers with different colors and mixture of different stitches creates a memorable feeling. The center of the vest from the backside obtains three bigger circles. Two have a white filling with bright red dots inside of each. The upper circle contains a dark blue filling and the same red dot in the middle. The edges of all circles are made of red stitches. In the vest there were used buttons that are called gondoláše. The shirt's main color is white. The endings of the sleeves have traditional Cataj ornament made of red, yellow and black stitches. The color is an interesting part of the shirt because of its similar design to sleeves that suits perfectly. Four small colorful ribbons hang from the collar. Black pants have a tailored blue ornament on the front side of the legs. The blue stitch was also used for making special lines at the back of the trousers. The boots are black with no extra features. They are waterproof and could be used while dancing. The hats were used just occasionally. However, an interesting thing is that on the top of them there were attached ostrich feathers behind the ribbon. During winter, the warm coats were worn. In summer, people didn't wear shoes when they were working outside. Female Catholic dress. The dress for females consists of vest, skirt, apron and sleeves. The upper part of the sleeves is decorated with yellow color. The lower part is made of tulle. The collar was also made of tulle. Big white ribbon was attached with gold features to the chest. The vest was attached to the skirt with no option to divide. The vest was made of material called brocade. The vests were decorated with ribbons and also buttons made of glass. A skirt was usually purple, green, blue. The backside of the skirt was folded. During funerals, women wore black skirts as a matter of principle. The important part of the dress was also apron. The women used to wear a mostly black apron in front of the skirt. The lower part was decorated with ornaments. Girls wore red headbands or red ribbons during special occasions. Women wore white caps with white ornaments. In winter they had also scarves. Male Catholic dress. The dress consists of shirt, vest, trousers and boots. Sleeves were tailored with black stitch and extra yellow features. Endings of the pants were put inside of the boots. When the winter season came, people used to wear coats with different sizes and lengths. During winter, men also wore caps made of fur that were called baranica. In summer, people used to wear black slippers made of leather, but usually they didn't even have any shoes. The Catholic dress came originally from villages around the city of Trnava. It is our responsibility to maintain this heritage for the next generations. Scriptwriter Jana Lantajová. Director, edit and speaker Pavol Lantaj.